Welcome to Just a Thought. Today's thought is sensory learning. We all learn best from using all our senses. From the time we were babies, putting everything into our mouths, to adulthood. William Glasser, well-known psychiatrist, studied the way children learn and found that they retain 10% of what they read, 20% of what they hear, 30% of what they see, and 50% of what they see and hear. So that teaches us as educators and parents that we should incorporate all the senses to get them to retain more information. Here at WSEA, we're multisensory instructors. We use all our senses to teach abstract concepts. So an example of that would be this summer we're teaching a half-day camp called Chocolate Camp to incoming fourth graders. We are going to be using M&Ms and Hershey bars to teach the concept of fractions and equivalent fractions. Okay, so here is an example of a fraction activity using a Hershey bar. We see that this is one whole Hershey bar, and the students will each get a whole Hershey bar. But for instructional purposes, I'm keeping one whole and then dividing these up into different sections. So we see that this whole has been divided into half. This is divided into fourths. This one's been divided into thirds. This one into sixths. And this one into 12 pieces, into 12ths. So we can show equivalent fractions by physically taking a piece or a couple pieces of the candy bar. So we know 2 out of 12, 2 12ths, is equal to 1 6th, 1 out of 6. They can physically move it, touch it, and see it. Then I could model it in the numeric form. 2 12ths equals 1 6th. We can go on through the lesson and show that 2 fourths is equal to 1/2, etc. We can also take a bag of M&Ms and dump the bag of M&Ms and then divide them into colors, showing what fraction of the bag of M&Ms is certain colors. So we have 3. First we need to count how many altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 altogether. So that's our denominator. And 3 out of 24, or 3 24ths, are red, etc. We could also group it into and look for equivalencies into, say, sixths. So we could take 6 M&Ms grouped together, and we see that we have 4 groups of 6 M&Ms. So 6 out of 24 is also equal to 1 out of 4 groups. 6 24ths is equal to 1/4. So that shows both simplifying fractions and equivalencies. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. We welcome all your comments.